The Earth is like a fox on the run. The entire planet Earth has become like a terrified fox, fleeing for its life from vicious, savage, dangerous maniacs, pursuing it hell-bent on its destruction and death. Alarm bells are ringing all over the world. The rape of the Earth, a tortured planet, abused, tormented and dying, is a global meltdown, an ecological crisis of cataclysmic proportions.
The global environment is being systematically destroyed. The aliens have seized control of governments, big businesses, armies, police forces, car manufacturers and oil companies in every country on the earth. The arseholes from Uranus have disguised themselves as police officers, soldiers, politicians, business people and public servants. The aliens are polluting the Earth's atmosphere with toxic waste and poisonous fumes and are distributing dangerous drugs to young people. They are attempting to destroy the human race, kill all the animals and flood the world with motor vehicles and consumer products. Full-scale alien invasion is imminent. The aliens will attack when they have replaced all the Earth's oxygen with the carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide they need to breathe. The environmental destruction is now out of control. Atmospheric pollution has destroyed the ozone layer, and the hole in it is now larger than Europe, and it gets bigger every day. Global warming is melting the polar ice caps, causing the sea levels to rise alarmingly. The Antarctic ice is cracking up, and 400,000 square miles have vanished in the last few years. All the food and water has become poisonous to all forms of life, and is killing off everything, including the entire human race. The rainforests and the wildlife are vanishing. Hunger, poverty and unemployment are increasing. There is worldwide economic depression caused by huge frauds by the banks. There are millions of child slaves in the third world. Famines and wars are killing hundreds of millions. There is a global epidemic of dangerous drugs and other atrocities and abominations. There is violence and horror in the films and television. Civilization is collapsing. Greed, crime, corruption and hypocrisy have replaced decency and integrity. To deliberately cause the earth to rot and fester and sink into the depths of depravity is the real criminal injustice of our times. Our filthy planet is a disgusting hellhole, a sea of squalor and despair, a pitiless polluted wasteland, the rubbish dump of the universe. The alien criminals dealing in death and destruction, corrupt politicians and crooked bankers are the human hunters who terrorize and kill and have the earth on the run, screaming for its life.
Beware of the aliens. They are everywhere, destroying the planet, killing the innocent, and causing general disaster.
This is a message from the future to the people of the world, warning that humanity faces extinction this century as a result of global warming and climate change. Can You Save the Human Race is a master plan for the survival of humanity and an appeal for justice for the children. Act 1 is all about the panic on planet Earth and the inconvenient truth that our world is in danger, which Al Gore has warned us about. Global warming is out of control, threatening humanity with extinction. Burning fossil fuels is causing a chain reaction of environmental disasters. The carbon dioxide in the atmosphere keeps rising all the time, and the Earth's temperatures are increasing alarmingly. The glaciers and the polar ice caps are melting, and the Antarctic ice shelves are breaking up and collapsing. Sea levels are rising, threatening hundreds of millions of people with becoming environmental refugees. Hurricanes are increasing in ferocity and intensity, contributing to the worldwide flooding, which will kill billions of people by the middle of the century, according to United Nations scientists. In his film An Inconvenient Truth, Al Gore said, "Our ability to live is what is at stake." There is a state of emergency on the earth as the global crisis threatens an apocalyptic ecological cataclysm. The human race faces extinction, Professor Peter Barrett warned in November 2004. After 40 years, I'm part of a huge community of scientists who have become alarmed with our discovery that we know from our knowledge of the ancient past that if we continue our present growth path, we are facing extinction. Not in millions of years or even millennia, but by the end of this century. Could this be the end of life on Earth? The Bilderberg climate criminals of banks, corporations and governments are committing crimes against humanity, but the environmental movement is fighting back in self-defense.
There it is. Oh, I got fine one.
We won it! The future is inflatable! That's a beauty. What's it calling? Pebble! We don't have one that rides on that, yeah? Climate criminal! Hashtag
Eon's boots!
One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over me.
Wait, maybe a couple of minutes.
Well, we want to keep that on the side.
Silly girl.
No, it is.
You'll have to teach Just drop back a little bit, please. Okay. Thank you.
Where are these signs is? No signs. What about climate change? Yeah, you would. Yeah, that's right. Shame.
Have a good day anyway! Alone and there ain't no sunshine till it's gone.
Go there.
Till it's gone. We don't need runways or power stations. We need homes and jobs and peace and security and love and justice and lots of singing that brings the darkness that eon and the government and beyond. However many days it is since last Sunday. And there ain't gonna be a good around here. Well, around that weapon, you know. Should I have written an email to Ruth Kelly? What a parcel of roses. Good thing on all sides of it. Sorry? It's a good thing for all sides, isn't it? So, just to say thanks for the campaign against climate change, we want to flag up again on Aaron. perfect national bond. Good lad, well done.
To go to the camp for climate action. I hope that everybody is going to leave. We're going to the police and we're going to go back to Kingsnorth. And then we're going to turn off and go to the camp. Is everybody here coming to the camp? Yeah, you can come with us now or you can come with us later through the week. Plenty of things to do and we're looking forward to welcoming you all and it's going to be fantastic. Do I have to say anything else? Anyone who left their bags in the minivan to come here, it's over there behind the police van, so you can go and get your bag. Anyone who wants to lift back in the minivan, if you assemble around here, you won't all fit in the first lot, but the bus will keep going until you're all back in Rochester. So just come over towards the gate here.
I sent lots of love and good luck to all of them.
Hold this. Okay.
We can organise a shuttle bus.
There is a shuttle bus!
Well, they need to wave at me and then I need to know whether to do it.
Please wave if you would like to use the shuttle bus! Why don't we do it in the road? Wow, you know what you're doing. Vaguely, not really. I didn't come into it.
Yeah, you did the caravan. I like it.
Anybody goes onto the camp, I'll ask you, go down there, you're going to be searched individually and then on to the site. Okay? Searched, see we can let you on, go to your left. Yeah, just join in the queue.
Sorry, where's the queue?
Straight over there.
Everybody, we have to go to the left.
just come through, please.
Where's he going to go?
This is a personal reason. My wife is pregnant and needs me to get home. That's why I'm trying to get through. I wouldn't normally push.
Okay, well let them through, yeah. Cool.
That's very kind. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We do an exchange.
Thank you very much. Very kind. Thank you.
We've got a notice on if you...
We were just wondering if you might like to
And just say, yeah, okay, the caravan can go through.
Are you going to come and be searched there?
We don't know yet, we haven't worked out how to consensus it.
You work it out and then come back to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's alright? Okay.
Well, we
Oh
might
yeah, because my 11-year-old's really unhappy about that, and I'm not sure what powers are you going to say to an 11-year-old.
It's going to be about articles using the Commission of Criminal Damage.
Well, yeah, sure, she's 11, you know?
Well, we take a sensible view then.
Right, okay. Yeah?
Okay.
Did you hear they said they're not going to have
These lads are about 10 or 11, 12, they just took over the front of the march and they just laid it down. No new coal, no new dirty power stations. Fantastic, these guys, and hopefully they'll come and see us later in the week. Some of them are here, maybe they're here now, maybe they're a different gang.
We'll let the caravan through and search everyone else.
Am I really going to say that?
Oh, you're not going to get in there.
We wanted to go in, that would mean that the way would be clear, but they won't let us.
Oh, Tony Wren.
Back to the camp, I guess, to the info point, or...
There's a few wheelie bins. There's one over there.
I guess if we take their own
Nowadays the po-po needs a little room. Poverty, terror by family with the rude attitude. No apology, no avenue. Wrong doers were done the wrong unto you.
We're from London.
You going home? You good, Luke?
Hello, we're here, we've arrived.
Let's make sure we're in good formation though. Hey, banner.
Wake up! You give it wake up!
Here's popcorn, here's magazines, here's milkshake, here's blue jeans, here's Cardi B, here's caravan, here's $10, here's tickets, here's punishments, here's
can get it in your clips. Check it out. Here's a double rainbow.
Can we meet back here?
Can we meet back here? Yeah.
And then work out where we need to go.
It's not easy, is it?
How's you feel?
No, that's all audio, you know, do something visual. Still more people! Please! Go on! This is non-violent protest,
I think you better leave, mate.
Get violence, it is illegal, this is being filmed, come on.
I'd advise you to get off the site.
Being filmed right now.
You should get off site.
Get his number, get his fucking number.
What's your number with the dog? Pal, what's your number with the dog?
What's your number? What's your
Number.
Just go.
What's your number? It's illegal to hide it from us. What's your number? You go have it showing. Come on, what's your number?
Charge, come on, this isn't necessary.
We've got this on film.
We're not moving forward, keep holding this line up. It's not necessary, this. Clearly it's not.
Can we have his number, please? It's not.
Excuse me, this is being filmed, it's a legal request, we have the right to take
105
106
10756.
10756.
Please. Thank you. I am, yes. This isn't necessary. Well, neither is this really, is it, my friend?
Well,
I mean, I appreciate your... Sorry, I'm really a bit passionate at the moment. I understand that, but this to my officers is not a really good idea, is it? Really?
No one's talking to you.
I hardly call them attacking officers. I haven't attacked anybody. I'm not saying you have, but I'm saying everyone's been a bit aggressive here. Yeah, I think we should all calm down. What do you reckon? I do. Okay. How about we move this away? We're not going to come any further on here.
How about you leave our campsite? How about you move away from the gate and take that one?
Why don't you?
That's not a tenable negotiating position.
Why
don't you remove your vehicle forward driveway?
Well, am I talking to you?
No, absolutely, but you're
No negotiating.
We just need to
No negotiating. You had your chance. You had your chance.
And then we'll...
Sorry? I just swear, I'm not swearing at you.
No, let's keep it just keep to it. The whole campsite here ready to push you back. Historically that's been proven, so why don't you wait for the police liaison and give yourselves a negotiating position.
Who is the police liaison then?
I'm sure they'll be waking up.
Well, okay. I'm happy to speak to them.
Would you like to leave the site? Give yourself some cards to play with, or we will push you back. Yeah, and we both have legal rights to be here at the moment.
Fantastic. What's about this?
Because
if we've got legal rights to be here,
you're trying to drive your van at 5 in the morning,
tell me why you're doing this. If we've got legal rights to be here, then why stop my officers from being here?
Why are you turning up in the first place? Why are you storming onto site at 5 in the morning when everyone's
I hardly call them storming onto the site.
This is a peaceful camp. 5 in the morning, we're asleep.
This is not very peaceful.
We're asleep until you turn up. The only reason people are here is because you've woken everyone up by actually being here.
But by just standing there.
By just arriving in all your jackets with your big van and your dogs. What do you expect?
Anyone see your dog? Anyone see your dog? Dog, big Alsatian, mate. Thanks. One dog.
Come on, mate. If you're in opposition, you just human beings, and this is a peaceful camp.
Fantastic. It's not very peaceful to me.
It is very peaceful.
And I think you'll find my colours are quite intimidating at the moment.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I thought we was going to move out of the way.
No, you're getting through, aren't you? You wanted to go that way. That
I am, but I'm trying to talk to you at the same time now. I'm trying to stop a confrontation here.
Well, what you really need is police. If you'd like to leave the site, we can find them.
Wait till the police liaison turns up.
If you'd like to leave the site, we can find them for you. We can't leave while you're here, so we're staying here.
Okay. Can someone get the police liaison then, please?
No, because we can't leave. We need as many people as possible. If you could leave the site, we can arrange a meeting with you, no problem. But if you need to leave the site,
yeah. I just want to talk. That's all I want to do is talk.
No, that's not a lot of people for a conversation.
Why don't you talk to... I'm quite sure before my friend.
Why don't you talk to all of us?
Yeah, you came here at 5 o'clock.
Why don't you make an appointment and come back later? That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Doctor,
yeah, can you get on now? Make an appointment.
No, it's just we're actually quite busy trying to set up a camp here.
Why don't you talk to all of us?
There's reasons that actually include you as well. I mean, it's you're a human being apart from just being a policeman.
What? Are we alright?
Yeah, not there.
Can I just say, the only trouble on site right now is here, and that's just because of your presence. There's no other reason.
That's for the willy bins.
Yeah, there's nothing going on.
We're really not wanted on site. We can govern ourselves.
I bought one from our house. Did you? Where's that one from then? Is that yours? No, it's not.
Holding on to his personal wheelie bin.
Alright.
I'm tied to mine with a bit of string.
I didn't see any wheel bins come down of any vans or any cars or anything on the train. I'm confused.
If you'd like to leave the site, we can actually go and get them, but we can't get them right now. If you'd like to leave the site, then we can arrange a meeting. Why are you actually here if you haven't got a reason to come on site and wasting everyone's time?
I'm here because
You're wasting your time.
on the site, we've walked on before, and all of a sudden now we get willy bins shoved in us, and doors opened before.
Things have changed.
That confuses me, yeah. That confuses me,
But you
and
didn't
it
try
worries
to walk
me.
on site. You didn't try to just walk on site. You tried to drive your van through the gates as they were being closed, and then you tried to film us as we tried to stop you. That was pretty aggressive. So therefore we've had to get reinforced. We can just chat, but actually if you turn up on mass at 5 in the morning with your vans and your dogs, of course we're going to end up in this sort of situation. You know that as well as I do.
More people here than on my offices here.
You know that as well as I do, yeah, but you know if you want to get through here, you probably can. So we get as many people as we've got. But the point is, this is a peaceful protest. We don't want to be fucking doing this at 5 in the morning any more than you do. But if you've got real reason to be here, if you want to actually sit down and say something, then do it. But otherwise leave. It's a waste of time.
Albert and Mark were all engaged with the and with the police liaison, have a chat with.
Why can't you talk to all of us?
I can't speak to all of it at the same time. I need to speak to one person if possible.
Yeah, that's how we operate often. So, you know, give it a go. You never know.
Well, if you
what you have to say is, you know, reasonable.
The liaison, and there wouldn't be all this trouble. They can be a method of getting rid of us.
Yeah, if we've got a spare EGT capacity, can we?
Oh, come on.
So, if it takes a year, they've got no fresh water. What's doing that? What makes that happen? Not magic.
It's always never like that. No, don't worry.
I've got chewing gum.
Oi, keep it peaceful, you're being filmed. Keep it peaceful.
Right, sorry, but you wanted to video.
Is there a reason for you being here? I mean, is there a reason for you being here? What's the point in this?
Well, this was sort of
other than having a tussle with a bit of plastic,
isn't it?
Well, why are you here? Go on, tell everyone why you're here. What are you here for?
No reason?
How many of us are going?
More people going around to skateboard dogs. Just show them now.
No, I'm seriously worried, right? I'm seriously worried.
They came to do his job. Yeah? They do. They must do our job. What's that? Not informing us, though. Try and get this business.
Climate change, apparently.
Trouble is, the world's impartial about climate change. Well, we're facing the bloody crisis.
Is it a little game of pushing or something?
No, your fella's trying to get in behind this.
You enjoy that.
How are you doing? All right then, you having a good sleep?
We're all right. Yeah, we were getting a little bit bored till they turned up 5 o'clock in the morning, tried to drive the way through here.
What do you think that's about?
Well, 5 o'clock in the morning, harassment, isn't it?
Try and drive off.
Yeah, he wanted to. We got down here in time. Yeah, they tried to get us. Well, they tried to get us.
Oh, well, mate. Think it's special? You don't mind being out wide?
Well, they'll move it then.
Yeah, okay.
But I think I don't want to be stuck in a hole with
Yes, what are they doing?
What footage there?
Guys, have you been given the order?
So what's going on? You were told by me
the official line of communication. And so they're here at the front of the community, but they're not unwillingly just being arrested.
Can we get some more people down on this side?
That's violence towards a wheelie bin, that is.
Right, really big.
Plastic, aren't they? They're damaging to the environment.
I watch it, he's on car wire fence.
We shouldn't put himself there then, should he?
You're putting me there.
You've no illegal to the front.
No, you pushed us back. I want to take yourself away.
Yeah, you probably need more barricades.
Well, that's fine.
They don't look like
Why change the price? You don't feel manipulated by your boss?
I mean, it's pretty outrageous. It is absurd.
This is for you, for us, for your kids, for everyone's fucking kids. This isn't even an us and them.
Well, you surrounded me in wheelie bins.
No, this is the one issue.
Bigger picture.
The only issue right now on this planet that actually includes everybody is global climate change, and that is why we're here, and that includes you as much as it does us. Thank you, and that's why you should take your jacket off and join in.
I get cold, do I?
You're very welcome.
The uniform do I get cold?
Get your jacket off, come and have a cup of tea.
Some herbal tea.
Really nice.
I've got some raisins. We've got Nescafe if that suits you better. Miss it. Nescafe hippies!
You do that, we'll do this for a bit, then you can go away again.
You see what they did before?
I can't believe it, you'll take it.
It's really fucking bad.
That's criminal damage.
Criminal damage! Criminal damage! Criminal damage!
Oh!
Are you safe? On YouTube later. You got to walk around.
If it's unsafe, Sergeant. Sergeant, if it's unsafe.
It'll only be unsafe to make professional carpenters here.
On the other side of the field, hitting people on the head with batons.
It's unsafe.
Why not?
Because you have weapons and you're thugs. You're obviously out here to cause violence.
Do a rock and full. Do a rock and full. Now let's see. Who's the person with the mask over the face that I have no identity? You, my friend.
Who's the party here?
Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down.
Standing in a car with weapons.
It's very
Calm yourself down.
our colleagues and our friends on the other gates getting beat up. And that worries us an awful lot. And I think the best thing you could do right now is just go. Because we are not causing any violence. We are not riling you up. We are not being confrontational. We are here defending our camp, and that's all we're doing.
Yes, please go.
I mean, you got what? You're getting a worse reputation.
We've been singing at you. We've been talking to each other. We've been talking about climate change. Please don't fight why you're here.
It's really simple. We're not causing anyone any trouble. We're not causing ourselves any trouble. It's not unsafe here. I feel perfectly safe here.
And if there is any problems, we will let you know.
Yeah. Don't worry. I do know how to call the police. If I need the police,
Really?
And now we get the amazing choice of getting the Essex Police, Kent Police, or London Police.
I'm always
and we appreciate
if I have trouble,
safety.
if I have trouble, I'll always come to always. Don't worry.
Whereas in London, I think maybe they need you a little more.
The safest.
We paid for it.
You set up your face, I can understand what you're saying. I can't hear what you're saying. Take off your face.
We can't understand what you're saying.
Why don't you take it off so I can see your face?
Why don't you take your help and get off the cab?
Pardon? Why don't you take off your face?
We're protected by...
Why don't you take off your uniform, Will? Hear what you're saying. It's really quite simple. We can play this for a long
I can't hear what you're
time.
saying. Take your mask off.
Oh, do you want me? I could be... You want to try? Okay. They're good. Open up your options, and you chose instead to escalate the situation. Why? All the big developing countries all got together and said we've got to reduce global emissions for 2015. It's an incredibly difficult thing to do, so we're here to try and make it happen. So I want to know why you are trying to escalate the situation when we're just trying to do what we consider to be the right thing in a legal manner.
They claim to be trying to stay in place.
How do we stop overconsumption?
On to make sure that they've got backup. It would be
How do we
worth
get
putting that on
people to
film right
join
now.
with
What is it you want? I was asking what so what's your name?
Connor O'Brien.
Hello, Connor. I'm Inspector Lawton. I'm concerned why all these have been in the way of my officers when we're coming on the site. Tell me what that is, please.
We don't want your officers on site. We want you to get off.
Okay, but this is obviously intimidatory and it comes back to violence.
At the moment,
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Sorry. Say again, sorry.
If you want to talk intimidation, we can talk intimidation all day. We'll talk to Caroline Lucas and we'll talk to Bob Marsh Landry's local MP. What we want is you off site. There is no other negotiation, liaison or anything. Simple as that. Off site.
Well, in that case, I'm staying here for the time being then.
Then you will stay there for the time being. Thanks.
We do have backup of local MPs though. We have full backing.
Do you not feel that it might be intimidating for us?
Pardon?
You talk about us being intimidating. Do you not feel that coming at 5:30 in the morning and waking us up when we're all very cold is not a
You don't have to be here, do you? Wake you up.
This is our home. We live here.
No, you don't
You're
live here.
breaking the law.
You don't live here.
You don't have the legal right to do this to us.
Yes, I do.
We live here.
You don't live here.
I live here. This is my home.
Don't shout at me.
Well, I'm telling you.
I'm not deaf.
I'm telling you, I've had enough of you.
Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down.
I am calm. I've just had enough.
Calm yourself nervous to me. Calm yourself down.
Put you in the moral position there, actually.
Look, we're just here to try and use our democratic right to protest, and that we're having workshops, we're learning about climate change. What are you afraid of? What's the problem?
I'm afraid of nothing. I'll tell you what I'm afraid of. My officer's been hurt and myself by the way he's shot
That with a straight face.
We weren't even here before you got here.
Pardon?
But it's our site. It's a matter of civil dispute. And until you receive an order from a civil court telling you to proceed, it's none of your business.
It is.
How is a civil dispute your business?
Because you want to make sure public safety is maintained. There are children on site.
How are you maintaining public safety by
if you're saying
at 5:30 in the morning, hitting people on the head and smashing what car we picked into?
If you say no, I'm off to hit anyone.
But your colleagues
don't say so silly. You're being silly.
We know what's going
That is a stupid comment. My office is not hit anyone, neither have I. You're being silly.
You're saying your colleagues
That is a really stupid thing to say. Really stupid thing to say.
A couple of days ago you pepper-sprayed people.
Don't annoy me. I'm next to you. Just say pardon. I'm not being rude to you or anyone else, am I?
I feel that
I'm not being rude at all.
coming on first time at 5:30 in the morning.
If public safety is such an issue, where are you when there are people being stabbed and murdered and all of that's happening? Why are you here wasting your time on a bunch of people peaceful protesters? Why is that the main issue?
Surely they need you more than us.
Fuck hippies, they're rubbish.
Oh, sorry, how come you want to be here so much? If we're not here, if we don't...
You think I'm being silly? Can you just tell me, do you think you're enhancing our safety by what you're doing right now? Come on, I'm listening.
If actually, see, when he's not busy being serious and hard, he's actually quite a nice fella. I'd take you out for drinks under different circumstances. I'd buy you a beer. Very nice guy. Oh yeah, she's a good time girl. I'm into her.
Like, he's a friend of mine, he's a friend of mine.
As a child.
Is it? How did your concert thing go? Yeah, she's
worrying me. Am I being worried? I think I really went on and on today.
This is about taking responsibility, not following orders. There is the crowd. Don't throw any attention to yourself.
It's a bit of a stupid thing to shout out in the middle of...
And then you'll say what you want to do.
Sorry? They just let me back. They didn't arrest me though, they just... No, they said they would and then they just let me back. They don't have...
Just to let you know from the front gate everything's pretty calm, but they don't have an abandoned vehicle down there, do they? So it's all pretty calm down at the front gate.
Have you got a video camera?
I have, I've got to watch the sun.
Can you see that bruising on my arm? It's just been
I'm looking straight at it, yeah. What happened?
And I got smacked in the face by one of the riot cops, the same guy that pulled some of the guy's hair, we got his number down, and he smacked me in the side of the head, pulled me out by my shoulder and my arm, and threw me on the other side. And a few of them, it took 4 of them to throw me on the other side when there's one of me and I wasn't even doing much. It just took us out and then pulled us around the other side like.
What happened to your friends?
All of our friends went, they put us all there and then brought us around.
I mean, this gentleman here.
HT97 grabbed me by my dreads, pulled me forward and smacked me in the mouth at the end of his truncheon. CW2444 hit me straight over the back of the head with his truncheon. They're like wild animals. They're just swinging truncheons left, right and centre. They got no control.
Just in case you were thinking of making some sandwiches, that's going to happen in Central.
Sorry, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, that's how it is, unfortunately, isn't it?
Okay, is that all you want to say?
Some sandwiches are currently...
Do you need people back here and keep spreading the word around the camp?
That's brilliant, yeah.
The person whose abandoned vehicle it is around. It might be...
I think he's been arrested!
Make themselves known over here, that might be useful. Down the front, needs anything like that, then come on. And apparently the same goes for the other 3 vehicles that you tried to drag across the field. They weren't abandoned either, so you can tell your CO that as well and go home. There are night officers, you can go. Go home.
We are a peaceful protest. You brought violence on the site. That's your fault.
Can you write something else?
This time we've got them all crossed around them there. Racing. Carry on, please. They're coming for us.
The vehicle is not abandoned, it has an owner. Perhaps we could find them and, you know, that would solve the situation, would it? Oh, I think it sounds like that you've arrested that person whose vehicle it was, apparently.
I've got the feeling that he has
Strike for police pay!
Solidarity with the world! Amazing sort of asking them about their to go, what they're like. And I don't think we need any more riot, please. If you could, just back off a bit. Everything's calm at the moment. There's some tea and coffee about as well.
Trying to get out of the tree and
I'm getting tips, mate. That's what
I don't think
Well done.
And just to say, apparently earlier someone was given a videotape of the sort of early morning events. If they could bring that over here, if they're still around, that'd be really helpful. Sorry.
there, guys, almost around that corner as well. Oi, don't just grab people, officer! Oi! We can see you, we have you here, we're watching you, we have videos of you! Don't push him! Right, you guys, no crowd surfing, okay? Do not... Anybody like to use the van? What a standard one. More people are needed here. Is anyone available? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Should we sit down?
This is what I came for, James. I wanted a nice holiday.
Beautiful sunrise.
Seriously though, I found that the night's a bit boring, and now this is it. This is what I came for.
Yeah, it would have been nicer if it hadn't had to happen this early, but...
Yeah, but, you know, we knew it was going to happen.
We also know that they've got a fire engine at the other gate. There's loads lined up. There's loads lined up there. We're getting the line around. We're going to do some breakdown. Come on, guys.
Taking one!
Careful guys, they're now trying to do some snatches.
Make it triangle thing!
We could try and swap her.
What were you saying? Try pushing.
They've got we're going to lose the van. Although I don't know if that's necessary. Do we start with some of your van? Coming out.
So you've taken up legal observing that paper. I'm just doing it.
Everybody watch out sandwich. The guy that scored this man.